right, hello. Welcome everyone to the last day of the I Spy Invitational. What a long several months we've had of this tournament. There's been highs, there's been lows, there's been insane sub 10s, there's been throws. That rhymes. We're here on the final day. This is going to be the lower bracket finals. We are in top 3. All the runners today you see will be guaranteed some of the prize pool. Cube is in the wings waiting for this. This is going to be a best of 5. All the seeds are wild cards. The winner will have a short 1-hour break, maybe do a little halftime show, and the winner will go up against Cube in a best of 7, where Cube has a 1-game advantage. So, joining me in the commentary booth, it is Ready Band. Hello.
Hello.
What's up? We finally get a Ready Band commentary. It is normal, decent hours for EU times now instead of late NA times. So Ready Band is here with us. And our first contestant, just barely losing to Cube a couple days ago from winner's bracket. The first loss down here in losers. Coming up, a fresh PB in 116 RSG. It's the man himself. It's Feinberg. Hello.
Yo.
What up? And his opponent on the right, coming in fresh from a second COVID vaccine on low sleep. I hate to do this to a runner that's not playing their best, but it's the myth, the legend himself, coming off of a very good performance from the Method tournament. It's the man. It's your boy. It's Sizzler. Hello.
Hey, yo.
Yo, what up?
See, I made it Canadian with the A.
I see. Nice.
See, I'm funny today.
Everyone's favorite Canadian. Maybe that's how I should have introduced you.
No, that's Funda. Shut up.
True. Pretty true. Okay. These guys, we have a lot of matches today, so we won't do any more fanfare. These guys know what's on the line. The loser will get 10% of the prize pool. The winner is guaranteed at least 20%. And it's all going to be pretty hype wildcard seeds. We saved the best for last. So you guys should be ready with World Files number 1. And with that, you guys can begin the scouting in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck. Okay, they're off. They're ready to go. I didn't. Here we go.
This is starting TUX. Oh my god, it's coming to an end. We have Feinberg versus Sizzler. Oh my god. Okay.
I know, you couldn't ask for a much better finals. Feinberg, Sizzler, and Cube. The runners that have been just consistently playing faster, honestly. Just playing really well. We've had a lot of good runners in this tournament, but yeah, these runners have proven themselves to be worthy of being in top 3. So
we have Sizzler with the experience and the skill. We have Feinberg, who is a pure machine at everything that he does. And then we have Cube, who might be the best scouted route runner of the world, maybe. I don't know. He's just cracked.
He's playing very, very well. Cube playing pretty consistent. He actually entered end slower than Feinberg on their winners bracket finals, but he had more beds. He played a little slower, more steadier. He had more beds and more food in pretty much every run, and ended up winning that one 3-1. So also got lucky with Dragon Perch for sure. We can't discount that. Dragon Perch RNG sometimes comes into play. On one of those matches especially it did. So Feinberg playing faster and riskier than anyone else in this tournament. And yeah, on this first seed, kind of a fun one. We have what I have labeled a sub 10 seed to start them off. There's a really nice desert temple here. I think all the iron you need, maybe some diamonds, maybe some gold, maybe some food, could just do a full desert temple into nether entry. There's a ruined portal here which gives you some stuff, a flint and steel. I think there's 6 iron maybe in this desert temple, so you might need the flint and steel as well from this ruined portal. But if you use this lava pool, you will spawn in a very special place, Ready Band. As we see Feinberg, where is he going to spawn in the nether?
Let's see.
That's right.
In the bastion.
That's right.
Whoa.
You're on the mini bridge in a treasure bastion. That's a fun little spawn. What better of a spot to start your treasure route than the spot where you start your treasure route.
Okay, so we have a lot of structures. We have the desert pyramid, we have the ruin portal in the overworld, we have the lava pool, and then if you use that lava pool, you're gonna go directly into Bastion, to the treasure bastion, where you can decide what's gonna be the best route. I guess it's gonna be Ninja Brain route. And then the fortress shouldn't be that far. I have seen it on Sizzler's side already.
Yeah, it's not too far away. Let's see, 2 to 3 pearls, I think, to get to the fortress. There's also a good scouted travel from the fortress, so actually a pretty cracked seed. Unfortunately, there's no looting sword in lower treasure. Would be kind of cool. Feinberg is one of the only runners to actually do a full lower treasure route in ESI. Actually, the only runner to just completely stay in lower treasure. I believe Mindcurvenger did a half lower treasure route. It was pretty cool. But yeah, unfortunately, looting swords are pretty rare in treasure bastions. To get a seed with a good, cool desert temple like this, with actual iron, and spawning on a treasure bastion and looting sword is a little too rare, but you know.
It is too much. It's too much. Yeah. Looting sword would have come into play. What will not come into play most likely after watching this tournament very closely is TNT. What you can get from the desert pyramid. But yeah, I always want to recommend to use TNT for a lot of reasons. One of my favorites is a spawner. You can use TNT there, clear everything out, maybe even kill blazes. They will drop rods because it's considered player damage. And yeah, it's just really fast, clean. You should do that, please.
Yeah, I do love my TNT. I expect maybe less TNT usage this time because they're probably going to need to get flint and steel from the ruin portal, so you don't need to use one on flint. It would be nice to use it on trees and blocks, so maybe we see one in the overworld on a tree and some dirt. Maybe on the spawner. I always love Blaze TNT. It's a fun one. 2 of them. Blaze TNT better than Blaze Bed, 100%. Faster setup, you take less damage, no fire, you get more blocks, you have to destroy less. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, 200%.
Blaze TNT is better, yeah.
Definitely. So we see Feinberg on the left side checking the scouted travel. Sizzler seems to do similar. For some reason he's like in the middle of a lava ocean. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, he's spawning on the top. That's kinda interesting. I wonder what is going through his mind. What is the reasoning? I also see Feinberg now on a similar spot. I think that are just the chords to do the scouted travel, right? Yeah. Must be.
Yeah. I think that was a pretty shallow stronghold. Like, that stronghold is not that far below the surface. Feinberg's very high up. He's going to be on the surface, but like, yeah, it's like right there. That's like 10 blocks. Yeah. I would definitely do what they're doing and just use the netherrack on that wall. Yeah, they're both doing it. I think that's a smart play. You don't have to go into the lava or dig down in the nether. You just spawn here on the surface and dig in here. I agree with this.
Yeah, just save some gold for a golden pick and maybe a golden shovel if you want, and you should be fine. You will be down there very fast. And now, last but not least, the final question. The bounty is still there, T-Wax. I personally gave $100. I want this to happen. Are we gonna see a 0 cycle day or not? So what do you think, T-Wax? What does Chad think?
Here's the thing. Feinberg, Cube, and Sizzler, who are left in the tournament. Sizzler is the only one who has committed time, consistent time, I believe, to doing a 0 cycle. I think he's confident with 8 beds and 9. Maybe with 7 he would risk it. I didn't change the seeds to like make it easier or harder for anyone, but I was curious last night and I checked these first few seeds for Sizzler. This end is very much 0 cyclable. It is a front dragon, it is an open end spawn, it is a decent tower, but there's no village. I checked the trades out of curiosity, and I believe a reasonable amount of time to wait on these trades to get all of your stuff, you could get 7 beds. So I don't know if Sizzler has practiced enough and he's confident enough in attempting a zero cycle with 7 beds purely from a Bastion. I wouldn't blame
That is
him
true.
if he doesn't try. He has been under the weather, low sleep recently, so I don't assume he's practiced a lot. So I think we won't see a zero cycle, but in this series there are at least a few zero cyclable ends. I can tell you that. There is
On
some
the other
string in
side,
there.
if somebody is able to do it, then it's some of these guys, to be honest. They are just crazy. They're cracked. You're the best of the world for a reason. I mean, Sizzler himself had world record in his category before, and he can do whatever he wants actually with this game if he has a good day. Okay, to be honest, today he might be a little bit how to say it, shaky maybe because
Yeah,
of
maybe.
the sickness. We will see. But I'm a believer. I believe in Sizzler. I believe in Feinberg. And I believe today is the day. We will see it. We will see though if that's going to happen.
Oh, you're so optimistic, Freddy, man.
You gotta be optimistic. You know?
Yeah, sometimes in life you gotta be optimistic. That's true. I wish I could share your optimism. I'm trying not to be pessimistic. I'm trying to be real. There is an option. So I don't know. I have some hope. Sizzler, it is 9 minutes into the scout. He has 1 more minute, and he hasn't checked the end yet. And I think maybe he's thinking if there's no village, I'm not going to attempt the zero cycle anyway, because I have to get too much wood pre-nether, and the string probably won't be enough from the Bastion. He probably doesn't know he gets 7 beds worth of string from the Bastion and some anchors. If he got 7 beds and 2 anchors, which is pretty easy, he could definitely zero cycle with that, but I think he might just skip it on this one. Thank you, Spice, for the rate of 15. What up? You're in time
Welcome.
for the last day of ESI. We are just starting. Welcome.
From one tourney to another. This is lower brackets finals. Feinberg versus Sizzler. And the first round just started. They have 10 seconds to scout. We are gonna witness madness, I believe, in this match. Very skillful both runners. And the seed was named sub 10 for a reason, I guess.
It was indeed. Sizzler's checking the end, but he's only checking the 1 cycle spots. So I think that confirms we are not going to see a 0 cycle on this one. Possible, but very difficult. I don't blame him. This is not a match you want to mess around with. So we are going to see him start off, head straight to this ruin portal without getting trees first.
No, none of them. Sizzler didn't get any trees. Feinberg, neither. Both of them are running through, I believe, the desert pyramid. A lot of runners like to call that structure temple. And they will get TNT and the iron from the chest. And I believe one use for the TNT could be getting some wood from trees if you want. You can actually do that if you place them smartly sometimes. But so we don't see that on Sizzler's side. He's getting wood the traditional way.
Okay, yeah, Sizzler crafting before going down. A lot of runners tend to take their wood straight into the bottom, blow up a TNT. Oh, there's a skeleton here. We do not have a data pack to remove mobs from the bottom of temples. It is a rare occurrence, but it happens. Sizzler gets one, but the skeleton doesn't trigger the bottom. That could have been run ending. That is so unlucky, but it happens so rarely. Wow. Okay, he's good. Oh my god.
He managed that situation like a king, like a pure, like an elite speedrunner, you know? Killing that skeleton, getting the loot, and now he's out. Nothing happened. He's slightly behind Feinberg, I guess, because of that occurrence, but he's totally fine. And he's eating the golden apple now to regen a little bit, getting more wood. Feinberg is doing the same. We could say they're neck and neck.
Yeah, Feinberg did use a TNT on the logs and some dirt. I like that. He's got a stack of blocks for him. It looks like Sizzler just TNT'd the bottom of the temple, so he's also got a stack of blocks. Wow, I can't believe there was a mob at the bottom. How does Sizzler always get unluckier than everyone else? How does that always happen?
Sizzler luck. It's in the game. It's in the code.
I've rendered both world files up to 16 chunks, and I think the temple was barely inside of that. So they both had the same temple to start. Sizzler's so unlucky he literally got a skeleton to generate as he was running towards the temple. He's so unlucky.
Yeah, that must have happened. And both runners entering sub 3.
Oh.
Feinberg falling down, but he's alive. He's eating a golden apple now. The golden apple that Sizzler already ate. And yeah, he's crafting a golden armor while Sizzler is already on his way to start the ninja brain route. Okay, Feinberg having a little bit of a trouble there with a piglin, and he should be on his way as well. Breaking the portal so that piglin do not go to the overworld while following men.
Yeah, I've seen that play a couple times before. It's a rare one, but I'm surprised that a lot of these top earners know to break the portal when it's in the path of piglins. Sizzler did not, and Sizzler had 2 piglins on the small bridge, so I'm wondering if Sizzler actually lost 2 piglins trading from the portal. I don't know. I don't know how the mechanics actually exactly work, so wow, Feinberg almost died like 3 times there.
And that would be a blunder, I believe, because as far as I can tell, there's some piglin, but not that many, and losing 2 of them could be significantly for the trading process. It could slow it down by some time. So we'll see if that's gonna affect. Oh my gosh, Feinberg, Alpha Heart. What are you doing, man? Be careful.
Oh god, this is also a Soul Sand Valley Bastion. We saw a gas shooting at Sizzler before. He's kind of hiding from it. Luckily it didn't mess up too much, but Feinberg has not run into a gas door skeleton yet. If he does, that could just be the end of him. He's on very, very low food. I think that 3 rotten flesh is all he has. That is it.
Okay, so I hope they will get some anchor to hunger reset. Otherwise, this is gonna be a fun one to watch. Oh, Sizzler, I believe, is on his way because he's in the lava ocean and he's using pearls to go to the fortress? Yeah, should be.
Sizzler missed 2 pearls there. He pearled on top of the treasure, just barely missed a pearl to the soul sand ledge. Yeah, Feinberg, those are normally only 2 deep, I think. So yeah, he's gonna have to hunger reset now because Feinberg got knocked off the bridge, and so his golden apple is gone, so he has to hunger reset now, then apply fire res. Sizzler had his golden apple, but he missed 2 pearls, and now he's taking the same amount of damage. And Feinberg hits his pearl. That was huge. That was like a 30-second, 40-second time loss, honestly. Sizzler missing those pearls. He's also going to be low on food now. Oh, that was tragic.
Yeah, this run, a pure hunger game. Nobody knows who's gonna run out of saturation first. It doesn't look good for either of them. Feinberg already being in the fortress, he catched up. Very, very nice. Feinberg very close as well, having some problem there with a skeleton. 2 hearts, 1 heart, some blazes. There's a wither skeleton. Be careful. Be 1 hit and you're dead. You don't want that to happen. All right, the wither skeleton is gone. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Sizzler's just having the worst time. He's in lava here. Oh, there's a magma cube. Run, dude. Run. Oh my god, dude. Oh, Sizzler is literally completely out of food. He doesn't even have rotten flesh anymore. Feinberg has 1 rotten flesh. They're simply going to have to hunger reset.
They're blaze betting. Why? You have TNT. This makes me angry. What are you? What? Don't what?
Feinberg's gonna have one less bed in the end now. He's got a bunch of fire to deal with. He doesn't have any blocks he got from that TNT, which he probably doesn't need. Eddie's, is he just leaving the spawner anyway? Did he just blaze bed and then leave?
I think the spawner might have
He broke
broken.
the spawner.
Yes.
He forgot to protect the spawner. Oh my god. Use the TNT! Use the TNT, bro! You only have 5 beds! You have 7! Just put him on either side, 2 protective blocks, light him up, run away, you take 0 damage. Fine, Sizzler! Oh, he hungry resets, he's fine, he's fine. Okay. I was looking at Feinberg to see if he's gonna bed, but Sizzler's just hungry resetting, he's fine. Oh my god. Just TNT, dude. Oh my god.
Oh man. Okay. It's not a 5 beds. It's gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Wait.
They're true champs.
What did Sizzler lose? I don't think
he has pearls.
the rods burnt. Did Sizzler just lose a couple blaze rods? He's got pearls, he's got obby, he's got whoa.
I see 1 rod only.
I think he just lost some blaze rods. So Sizzler losing rods during a hunger reset to fire. So he's actually going to be fairly behind now.
Alright, but Feinberg seems to be done. 6 rods in his inventory. Getting some mushrooms for food is on his way to the scouted courts. I remember this lava ocean. He is very close to the courts, and we see the obsidian already. He's placing it for the portal. Some more blocks, and he is out. He's out, TX.
Yeah, here he goes. He's very close. He has to dig down maybe 10 blocks. He knows the spot to dig down. I think Sizzler knows he needs to hunger reset, and he only has 1 fire res. So chat spamming fire res, Drew, put on the fire res. But Sizzler knows he needs to hunger reset before he leaves Nether. So he's smartly waiting to put it on until after he dies, because the potion effect wears off when you die. So it's okay, chat. He knows. He's waiting until the end of the blazes because he's a professional. He's gonna hunger reset and then put the fire res on. And Feinberg, in the end, with no food, very low hunger. He's out of sprint now. Oh, but he has mushrooms. He's good.
He's fine. It doesn't look good for Sizzler. Feinberg having a huge lead here. Entering the ends at roughly 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't think we're gonna see the sub 10 here. I'm sure we're not gonna see it because we are crossing the 10-minute mark, but it was very close. And yeah, 5 beds for Feinberg and for the win. Only having 4 in his inventory, hotbar. We will see how long the dragon is gonna take to come down.
Yep. Sizzler exiting out, and both of these runners have practiced partial bow end fights during the last couple days. They know they have different options, but they are still in the process of breaking muscle memory and taking arrows from bastion chests. It's called speedrunner vision. When a Minecraft speedrunner opens a chest in like a bastion, your eyes only focus on the things that you regularly take. Stuff like bone blocks, magma cream, you never even see
in the game.
So if they are not used to taking arrows, they will not loot them from chests. And I know Feinberg doesn't have any. I don't know if he wanted to do half bow, but he is just gonna wait. I don't know if Sizzler has any either.
All right, Feinberg getting an extra pearl there to pearl into the middle. Waiting for the dragon to purge. Alright.
Oh, dude, Feinberg he cannot break this unlucky streak of getting slow dragons. He's getting an average or below average perch time every single end. He's not doing half bow. It's just a theme. It just sucks, but runners don't want a simple perch fix. They don't want the dragon to perch after a set amount of time. They want a different solution, which we're working on, but right now they're okay with no RNG. They just have to deal with it. Sizzler does have a crossbow, but it has multi-shot.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of bad. Does that burn 3 arrows every shot?
I'm not sure, but it looks fun, you know? I want to have one of those. Yeah, he tried to shoot a tower, but it didn't really work.
Just one? Okay.
Yeah, maybe he just got unlucky. I don't know. The dragon shooting at him, waiting for the dragon to perch, realizing, I guess, now that he doesn't have a pearl anymore. Feinberg, in the meantime, gets the perch 2 minutes after he entered the ends, and that might be the end for this first game. First bet, second bet, third bet, fourth bet, and 5.
GG's. Good looking beds. Feinberg will get it first. He has promised not to throw after he's killed the dragon in this tournament, and he takes it. I'll bring it back. All right, welcome back to the booth runners. Congrats to Feinberg for taking that one. Entered end about a minute before Sizzler. Both of you getting, I think, an average, maybe below average dragon perch. So Sizzler still hasn't perched, but GG's to Feinberg. That one was kind of crazy in Monka for both of you the entire run.
Yeah.
I was just not there, I don't even know. My brain was not working.
Sizzler did get a skeleton in the bottom of a temple, which is something they prevent in 114 tournaments. It's so rare for us that we haven't had a data pack for that, but you actually handled it totally fine. You did lose some health, but then Feinberg, when he entered the Bastion, got hit by a couple piglins and lost about the same amount of health. So you were both on very low food after the Bastion. So, yeah, that was a crazy one.
I feel like that should have been a sub 10 seed.
Yeah, I definitely played it really, really badly.
Yeah, it was labeled sub 10.
Interesting that you say that.
The food situation was, I mean, you were both on like rotten flesh after like 2 minutes, so that was kind of rough. It was kind of tough. So yeah, hope you guys have fun. We will move it right along. We'll move directly over to seed number 2. We'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, welcome back everyone to seed number 2. I didn't update the score. Nice. I had all that time. We're just having a fun back and forth with Sizzler. You know, I got distracted, forgot to update the score. It is 1-0. Feinberg here at ESI. It is going to be seed number 2. Yet another wildcard seed. What is it going to be this time?
Oh my gosh, wildcard.
It's crazy. They're wacky and wild. Everyone loves them. Wow. All right, you guys can begin the scouting for seed number 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Lots of
Jungle, yeah.
Sizzler spoiled it for us. Oh, he said jungle. Is it a jungle seed? What? No. In ESI?
No way.
It is. Whoa. Crazy.
Welcome to the jungle. Let's go.
Yes. Welcome to the jungle. Sizzler spotting a jungle temple, which usually don't have like anything good in them. What could be in here? Let's see. Nothing in that one. There's only 4 gold. That's garbage. Streamer, why would you give a seed with such a bad
You are
temple?
so mean. Just why did you do this? Why? Okay, I hope for your best that the nether is cracked.
No,
Otherwise,
it's terrible. I don't know what you mean.
I don't
baby.
want
It's
to
terrible.
be here when the round is over. I don't want to listen to Sizzler being annoying. Please have a good
This
nether,
overworld
okay?
has a bad jungle spawn. It has a bad jungle temple. It has a taiga village that's also kind of bad and kind of far away. There's very low food. Maybe this ruined portal doesn't have much. This seed is trash. This is a 30-minute seed. There's nothing good about this seed. I'm sorry. I just had to give him 1. This seed has got nothing going on in the overworld or the nether. It's terrible. So,
Actually,
yeah.
I think about it, very nice. I love it. Give them complete trash.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? I want to see the runners suffer. They're good for a reason. Let's see what's gonna happen. I don't care about their feelings.
We polled the
Let's
runners
go.
ahead of time and asked some of the viewers casually what kind of seeds they want, and they were like, yeah, give us some trash seeds every once in a while. Give us some good ones, give us some trash seeds. All we have to do is finish sub 20. Ooh, Sizzler finds a nice minecart chest, actually. That's kind of cool. That might be the actual play on this seed. Like, not even joking. So yeah, we thought, sure, we'll just give them trash seeds. Why not? We'll just give them a bad one. They were like, yeah, all you have to do is sub 20. It be kind of cool seeing how the runners get creative, deal with low food, deal with low wood or something, get creative. So yeah, this is a challenge seed. It probably can't finish in 20 minutes. I think it's just gonna be sudden death, I'm gonna be honest. So
Yeah.
Yep.
We already know. But I love the concept. Listen, if the seed is very good and very linear, there is gonna be the same route on both screens. We can agree on that, right? Like elite runners are gonna obviously, or most of the times, going for the same stuff. But if it's completely trash and completely random, there's chaos, you don't know what you're looking at, you know? Then there is a word called creativity. And since Minecraft is random, this could give you the game. If you're very creative, you find solution to problems, maybe you can master those problems and still finish the game in 20 minutes. Otherwise, yeah, sudden death, you know?
Yeah, I think a lot of runners are getting into, I mean, there's 2 kind of competing factions in Minecraft speedrunning and RSG. There's the FSG aspect. You got to know all your stuff. You got to be quick in the best case scenarios. You got to high roll. You got to know what you're doing and do the same thing every single time. I have my same housing route. I have my same stables route. That's what I'm going to do. But there's this other side of the coin that's creativity. What if I get a weird structure? Oh, is that a fortress spawn? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that a bastion? Whoa, wait, whoa,
What?
whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that 2 bastions? Wait a minute, Rain Man. Wait a minute, Rain Man. Is that a fortress spawn with 3 bastions in the nether?
What? Okay. Wait a minute, I need to drink some water.
That's right. All 3 nether structures are at the origin. We see a fortress spawn, there's a housing bastion, and there's 2 treasure bastions that are 4 blocks apart. Oh, that's a good one. That's a funny meme right there.
What do we call this even? Okay, we have a fortress, we have a bastion. If both things spawn together, some people call it, I don't know, a spawn stress or whatever. I don't know.
Fortress.
A fortress?
A bastion.
What do we even call this? I mean, this we could call this bortres in Spanish, you know, because 3.
Ooh,
I don't know.
I like that. That's classy. All right, let's see. Sizzler entering Nether. He does get a fortress spawn. Let's see him check it out. It's a weird. The housing is actually the closest to the fortress, but there are 2 treasure bastions that are 4 blocks apart. So they're actually all 3 bastions are runnable. I think housing is probably the obvious choice. Now Sizzler sees it. Yeah, Sizzler understands now. He gets it. He understands the seed.
Okay, they have 3 bastions. They have to pick one. They have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to scout this thing. I like it. We will see. I'm 58% sure. Don't ask me why I choose that number. That we're gonna see different routes on this seed. In the Nether, for sure. Yeah, different bastions. Yeah, it's gonna be completely different.
Yeah, someone asking, out of everyone we've seen in this tournament, who's come up with some of the most creative routes with the provided seeds? I think the number one thing on everyone's mind is Ninja Brain's Jungle Temple bucketless magma ravine entry. That has to be the number one. We gave him a Jungle Temple with 5 iron, 3 gold. He did a toolless Jungle Temple using the lever and piston. He made a gold axe to get a bunch of wood. He made a bucket, flint and steel, went down to a magma ravine and did a bucketless 210 entry. It was absurd. Jeb also did a really sick mansion routing. And if you guys stick around after this match, we're going to give the winner of this match a break. We're going to do a little halftime show with me and Antoine. And I have basically highlight reels for all of ESI. Group stage, bracket stage. Those 2 routes are in the highlight reel. You're going to want to see those. There's some really insane moments we've had in this tournament. They're nuts. So stick around for those.
Yeah, and also stick around for this round because this is going to be pure madness. I'm so sure. Feinberg already in the strongholds looking for the scouted courts. Sizzler also gonna TP back to the overworlds. Spawning on the top though. Looking for the stronghold right now. And yeah, they have 2 minutes and 46 seconds left on our screens. And this is gonna be madness.
Yeah, I didn't check. I checked a basic stronghold here from the housing bastion, but I did not do as much research as the runners should, because they can go to any bastion. So they can check out any stronghold they want. And I don't know which one is the better option. It looks like their overworld is going to be really hard, so they probably they can't afford that much time scouting this seed, because a lot of it has to go to the overworld. So they're probably just going to go with the closest stronghold they see. The Nether's pretty open though. The whole Nether is actually pretty nice. So I would assume they're going housing and then just to the closest stronghold from there. That seems like a reasonable thing. Kind of sad that the treasure bastion twins will be ignored, but that's okay. That's fine.
All right. I was just staring at Feinberg's rainbow, please. Very nice emote.
It's true. It's fun.
And now I'm trying to figure out what the runners are doing. I believe both of them are looking for the exact chords in the Netherlands. It's again in the lava ocean. Oh, they're going to different strongholds, I believe. Yeah, it must be. It must be. Sizzler having a 0 eye and Feinberg. He is having that was too fast.
I don't know how much he has. Sizzler checking end. He is not checking for 0 cycle again. It is not a village, so he probably again doesn't feel comfortable unless it's a village, so that's fine. He's probably going to be low on food anyway, so I don't think we're going to see a zero cycle anyway, although that end is zero cycleable. I did check it. We're still not going to see one, so the stars kind of have to align for Sizzler to do it. He needs a village at spawn, he needs plenty of foods, he needs excess pearls, and he needs a front dragon, and he needs a good pillar, so it's hard. It's going to be tough.
And he needs more time because the scouted time is ending in 24 seconds and he has to decide now, what are you gonna choose? Which bastion, which route, which strongholds, which strategy? You don't have time anymore, the time is ticking, 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be exciting. This is gonna be exciting. Who's gonna win, Chad? Who's gonna win? What do you think?
Yeah, that is a tough one. The seed, very tough on the scouting. They did not have very much time for this one. Very rude seed. Very funny nether. Very easy, but a lot of scouting decisions. I don't know. My money's on Feinberg. He has performed pretty well. He did win the last one, but both these runners could very easily win.
I'm gonna go with Sizzler. He has been playing this game for longer. Biased commentators.
That's fair.
Also, I have to be the antagonist.
yeah, take your reviews. I love it.
Let's go with Sizzler. He's cracked. He has the experience. He has been seeing jungles for a while and speedruns. So let's see what he's gonna pull off. Let's see.
That's true. Someone pointing out Sizzler has won quite a few tournaments. I think he won. He didn't win the 1-7 tournament, but he won the 1-14 tournament. I believe there's a 1-16 tournament he won. He won the Method Invitational.
Last year he won all the tournaments.
He won like everything, right? So
yeah. Let's see if he can pull another win in this tournament. By the way, I'm so embarrassed, but wasn't there Feinberg Sizzler Method as well?
Yeah, Feinberg Sizzler was actually the winners finals. Feinberg won that one. And then Sizzler came back in grand finals and Sizzler ended up beating Feinberg. That's why there was a little discussion. Originally, we were going to do the same thing as the Method tournament, where we had the grand finals was just going to be best of 5 or best of 7 straight up. But after the Method tournament, there was like a reasoning, if Feinberg won this best of 3, but then he loses best of 3, why does he lose the entire tournament? Which is an interesting argument. So we decided to give an advantage to the winner of the winner's bracket. So that's why it's best of 7.
Point.
Cube has an advantage. It's a little more fair way of doing things, I think.
Yeah, fair point. It has some there's sense behind your words, which is nice.
Yeah.
Feinberg using a pressure plate to mine gravel under the water in the block. Very nice. I normally see this strat in 1.14, not that often in 1.16. Nice to see it in this version as well. Already having enough iron for water bucket and flint, and is going to go to the Netherlands. Sizzler on the other side is visiting a mine shaft, and he is currently having some visitors in form of zombies, working with a wooden axe and some stone tools and looting some chests.
Wow. Yes. Feinberg is going to actually get his iron pick in the overworld too. If you gave me this seed and said Feinberg is going to enter at about 305 with full gold tools, an iron pick, a bucket, flint and steel, dandelions, I would have been like, you're crazy. There's no way, but he just does it. He used the ruin portal and a lot of gold to his advantage. Wow. And I think he's going to scout. Does he have bold colored mushrooms here? He's actually big chillin'. Like, he's actually totally fine. Oh, he's doing housing first.
What a chat. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Does he even have enough mushrooms? I only saw him collecting red mushrooms, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. So maybe he doesn't have any here. How did he...
What?
I get killed by piglins 10 million times out of 10 million times in that situation. How did he place that block without piglins overriding it? How did he do that? Bro, whenever I place a block there, it places and disappears and the piglins kill me. There's no way. How did he do that? What? Bro, how does this computer keep up like that, bro? Okay, well, he's good.
I guess he's good. He got it. He got the gold. He's he got the chest. He's 4 minutes into the run. He's almost over with the bastion. What's going on with the speedrunner? He must have another version of the game, as you said.
It does look like
1 million times you die in that situation. I don't get it.
It does look like Feinberg is just playing a different game than other people do. That's how quickly he runs it. But we see here Sizzler entering 1 minute later actually than Feinberg, but his tools are at a huge disadvantage. Wooden axe that's already a 1/4 durability, it's about to break. Stone tools, he got some iron from the fortress chest, but he does not have I don't know if he has dandelions for mushroom stew. Maybe he does. He doesn't have gold tools. And he's doing fortress first, so he's going to be low on food and health here. He just doesn't have enough.
And the wooden axe. Now he's gonna craft the stone one for sure. And an iron pick. Thanks God. Yeah, no. Is he gonna craft the shields? No, he just decides, whatever, you know, I don't have fire arrows. I got this. I'm a Sizzler, you know. Yeah. What even is a shield?
I like how someone in Sizzler's chat's telling him to make a stone axe. Like, like you can't read chat in the first place. Make stone axe, streamer. It's like, yeah, I think he knows. His wood axe has 1 hit left. I think he's got it.
Yeah, we always gotta have those backseaters, you know.
They keep us alive, you know. It's the bread and butter of Twitch chat. Feinberg is out of the bastion in 6 minutes, and he's right next to this fortress. This was not a sub 10 seed by any means. I mean, the nether is cracked, but the overworld is actual garbage. And Feinberg is actually doing incredibly well. Like, probably not sub 10 pace, but very close to it.
He's doing fine, Berg. Very nice. He's going on his way. And having Fire is going out of the fortress, close to the spawner. I think it's right there on the corner to the right. Yeah, and Sizzler, I guess, is done with the fortress. He is collecting some mushrooms, and no, he's still fighting some lasers. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I took it back.
I looked over to read something in Sizzler's chat, and everyone in our chat is saying "Ready Ben why?" So I'm not going to ask what I missed, but I'm sure your commentary's been on point and everything's great.
Yeah. A typical Ready Ben commentary, you know, superior commentary right here.
Superior commentary, there you go. Yep.
Alright, Feinberg fighting the blazes, crafting some iron. Gonna craft now an iron axe because he can. Crafting the wool, waiting for the blazes to spawn. Sizzler on the other side, I think now is done with the blazes. He's having some problems there with a ghast. The first hit was a skeleton, now it's a ghast shooting at him. Everyone just hates Sizzler today. And he should go now to the bastion. I hope. Hopefully. Yeah.
Sizzler has the choice here too. He can do any bastion he wants. He's heading back towards the spawner though? Oh, is he just getting food?
Oh. Yeah, yes, 5 rods. It was a 0 I remember, so he needs one more.
Sizzler had 2 brown mushrooms and 2 red mushrooms. He just got 2, like, brown. He could have made that stew anyway, so I don't know why he left the spawner, taking a quick reset on the blaze spawner. That's fine. He's back, and now is he heading to the bastion?
I'm not gonna cut it the 3rd time. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave that up to you. I think he should be going now. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the problems with these open fortresses and open nethers is you do get gas and annoying things shooting at you more. If this was an enclosed spawner, of course, you can blaze bed, destroy more of it. You still have like a cage, but open spawners are just annoying. So, is that a bow I see? Ooh. Feinberg.
We see the bow.
Pre-crafted.
We see the arrows.
Wow, 6 beds, a bow, and 16 arrows. That is nice. And he's out. Feinberg said he's got everything crafted. He knows where he needs to go. He's going quick.
9 minutes on his way to the strongholds, and Sizzler, on the meantime, he's having trouble. You know, he is so behind. It's gonna be very difficult for Sizzler to catch up. But Feinberg on the other side, he already is on his courts. He can leave. He's done sub 10. What?
I mean, I don't know how he does it. His sense of direction is insane. His scouting is insane. So, yeah, I don't know how he exits so quickly here. It usually takes me like 2-3 minutes to like figure out which direction I'm going to get my portal made. But he's just here at his spot. He's running out of obsidian, but I think he's good. And yeah, he's going to be leaving Nether about 10 minutes. Bed's pre-crafted, bow and arrows pre-crafted, he's got fire res, he's got pearls, he's got food. He can do whatever end fight strategy he wants. So we'll see what his preferred method is now. I know he's practiced half bow. Ninja Brain has the riskiest half bow strategy we've seen so far. Oh, he pearls. That's not what you want to do. He pearls instead of eating. He's fine though, he's good.
Oh my gosh, what is this run? Okay, having some lag there because of autosave. I've not seen this in 1.16 in a while, but he should be fine. He's now out having ton of beds, going to the center, having low RD, I guess. He lowered it before in the fall.
Wow, he's doing Ninja Brain, half bow, obby setup skip. Feinberg has not. This is the fastest consistent route I've actually of any method to date, I'm pretty sure. You skip the center obsidian setup, you get a vantage point, you bow and arrow 8 crystals, and you just wait up here. It's very fast, but also super risky. Yeah,
I must say this player is correct.
That's ballsy.
Like this, if this works, I don't know what to say anymore. Like, come on, that's just so good. It's another level. But yeah, it's gonna be very hard to compete against such a speedrunner. If that works, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say anymore. Alright, he's almost done with all the towers. Also, the aim is very nice.
Yeah, he's been a little slow though. He could have had all the towers down by at this point, I'm fairly sure. He's missed a couple. He's pretty high up though, so he's sure he's not gonna get hit by the dragon. But remember, he has to pearl early. It's the pearl travel time takes a while to get to the spawn or to the perch, and he still has to do a setup. He can't forget he needs to do a setup still. And Sizzler is exiting out. Sizzler having a really fast Nether as we were watching Feinberg. So Sizzler having a great bastion, and he is on the surface. He's close behind.
All right, and he's pearling now. No, he's waiting a little bit.
Waiting a bit.
Actually, talking about the setup, there's one very weird setup where you don't do any setup at all. You just use the bedrock. That is very inconsistent though. That I'm 99% sure we're not gonna see this today, but it is an option. Just saying. So waiting for the purge on Feinberg's side. The dragon is trolling again. I think the dragon just hates Feinberg. Let's come clear here.
I mean,
the dragon and Feinberg, they're not friends.
I mean, we could say, you know, when we shoot all the crystals, we should see a perch right away. But what it really does is instead of a 6-minute dragon, you'll get a 3-minute dragon instead. So we want instant gratification from shooting down the towers, but this still is an RNGN fight. But, you know, if Sizzler didn't take down any towers, he could have had like a 6-minute dragon and completely lost the run. In this case, he still has a lot of leverage. He's getting a slow dragon, but it's not the absolute slowest. So Sizzler is entering end. We'll see what kind of strategy Sizzler goes for.
All right, so here's the deal. Feinberg has a very difficult one cycle now. If he fails it, I guess Sizzler has a chance. But he should normally get a purge first. So pause champ. Let's see what's gonna happen. They think the dragon is cycling. Let's remember that he has to pearl a little bit earlier than usual because he still has to build the setup. But the dragon, it just flies around. What? Oh no, T-Wakes.
He is pearling. Feinberg is pearling down. He's doing his setup. He gets it off with plenty of time. Feinberg's just faster. A lot of people, it's tough to get there in time, but that's a high dragon. He will get a perch with plenty of time here. Third bed looks pretty good. Fourth bed, nice. He 4-beds it. Sizzler's dragon is not perching. Well played. GG's.
He's using lava.
All right, welcome back to the booth runners. Feinberg taking that one. Really cool Ruin Portal route in the overworld. Bought you about a minute of time. Doing Bastion first was also surprising. Very cool to see. And Sizzler doing a Fortress first into Bastion, and you entered and a couple minutes sooner, got a slow dragon even with half bow and clutched it out. GG's. Yeah, I don't know what you guys thought about that overworld. I thought that was a trash tier overworld.
The overworld was bad.
And the Nether was
the
pretty
Nether
fun,
was
but you still, dude, you still got in at like 3 minutes with like gold tools, iron pick, like everything. You were like totally fine. I did not think you could have done that, so that was good.
yeah, the jungle temple was like a total bait.
Yeah, it was a bad one. So GG's, very well played to Feinberg. Again, you'll go up 2-0. And yeah, it's best of 5, so this could be over. It's first to 3. It could be over soon, but we'll be right back with the 3rd seed.
finish this out so you can go to the real finals.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We are going to finish this out strong. Sizzler is so excited to be here, so energetic. God, it's been a rough day for Sizzler. I'm still very appreciative that you're here and agreed to play.
Just side note, what professor, because we have Canada Day, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So what professor decides the best time to reschedule a class because that got canceled because Canada Day is 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning?
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was Sunday. 9 a.m. on... Oh, that's...
Never mind that I don't fall asleep until 5 a.m. anymore because of stuff, but we'll forget about that.
Was it an important class? You could just...
Oh, I mean, I had to do a presentation, so technically.
No. Okay, well...
Don't promote skipping school.
I'm not promoting skipping school. I'm asking you if it was an important class. And, maybe you could have emailed the professor to instead do extra... office hours, extra work, maybe lead a lecture yourself. It's very important to educate yourself even further than just in-class lectures.
T-Wag, my mom is in chat, okay? No skipping school talk.
I would never suggest such a thing.
It wasn't Minecraft, so it wasn't important.
Stay in school, kids. Stay off the streets, stay in school. Anyway, we got to get this show on the road. We got grand finals to get to. Sizzler needs to take a long nap because he's sleep deprived. And so, without further ado, you guys can begin the scouting of the third seed in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, they're muted and deafened. Don't skip school.
T-Rex.
But, if you're sick and you can't focus and you are sleep deprived, then maybe think about making up school on another date is all I'm saying.
And if you're sick, of course, I guess, take your time. But getting back to Minecraft, getting back to the tournament called I Spy Invitational, hosted by T-Wags and Antoine. We're currently witnessing the lower bracket finals between Feinberg and Sizzler's best of 5. Feinberg won the 2 first matches. And this means, T-Wags, that if Feinberg wins this match, the match is over. And Feinberg goes to grand finals. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it could very well happen. And this seed is potentially more favored towards Feinberg, as this is the first type of this wildcard seed we've seen in all of ESI Ready Band. All of ESI, this is the first time we've seen this theme in the tournament. You know why it's so special and so rare, Ready Band?
Tell me.
It is a looting themed seed. Not only did we see Feinberg check out a looting 2 gold sword in this ruined portal, but guess what? That ain't it. There is a treasure bastion with a looting 3 sword at the bottom.
Hey!
Let's go!
Can we have some pogs and chat? Poggies, claps. Let's go! Exclamation marks. I want chat go crazy now.
This is a naturally spawning seed that took a long time and just happened to seed find correctly. There is a playable rune portal with a looting 2 sword pretty close to this village. It's actually, the rune portal is closer to spawn than this village is. And the bottom treasure does have looting 3. So that's kind of insane that this naturally happened. This whole seed is very playable and can be very fast. Pretty sick.
Imagine just having a looting sword in each hand. That would be so sick.
Could happen. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're gonna see if the runners are gonna find that looting sword in the lower treasure bastion, or if they're gonna skip it, and if they're gonna see and find the looting sword in the overworld. This seed starts in a village, which means that you most of the times can get a lot of bets. And if the end is 0 psychable, I mean there are $600 still for the runners to get them. I will be honest with you, chat. I did check
the ends for this first series out of curiosity, and this is potentially the most viable zero cycle seed we have. Don't tell the runners, but this could be it. It very well could be the last chance. If Sizzler doesn't get this one, and or if Sizzler loses, I don't think we're seeing one. So this is a village. It does have beds. It is a front dragon. I think it's an open spawn. It's zero cyclable. $600
Alright, I've
on
seen
the line.
chat. I have to talk to chat for one moment. I see some comments saying, does Sizzler have a chance? This is very bad for Sizzler. Okay, we're talking about somebody who got the world record in 1.16 RSG. We're talking about somebody who was speedrunning before I think 99% of chat even started watching Minecraft speedruns. So if there's somebody in this universe able to come back against none other than Feinberg and maybe win this match, even sick, even after getting a second vaccine, that man is Sizzler, okay? So yeah, I am a believer. We will see if Sizzler is gonna do it. This is the match.
Yep, Sizzler I think could have a very real shot any day of the week to be pretty evenly matched with Feinberg. Maybe today, he's a little sleep deprived, it's a little rusty. I don't blame him. He doesn't feel like he's playing great. We heard during the break, he's just feeling like he's playing slow. He's not feeling his best. It's unfortunate. I mean, we kind of had to get the tournament done roughly around here, and he had his second vaccine. He's also taking a vacation in the middle of next week, so it's, you know, he understands because of his schedule. This is the only time we can do it, so he's agreed to play, and it's unfortunate, but yeah, if he gets out of his funk and does play to his best, he should be very, very evenly matched with Feinberg. So we will see. And let's take a minute to talk about how looting works, because in tournaments, looting is a very weird thing because data packs are input into the world files to make sure that the runners get the same barters and blaze run rates. So what that means is when you kill a blaze, there's a big file of text documents basically that has a list of ones and zeros. If I kill a blaze first, does it drop? If I kill a blaze second, does it drop? It has a list. If you want to include looting in your game and make it actually function, you have to provide other lists. You have to provide more lists for looting 1, for looting 2, for looting 3. So it takes some extra work. So some tournaments, looting doesn't work because they don't have those lists. We have provided those lists, so looting does work. And I've gone through this seed and I've checked all of the instances of killing blazes. If you have no looting on this seed, it will take 16 blazes to get 6 rods. If you have looting 2, it's going to take 8 blazes. So you cut your number in half to get 6 rods. If you have looting 3, it's going to take 7. So in fact, looting 2 and looting 3 on this one just so happen to shake out. It doesn't really matter which one you get. Looting 2 is actually very high value in this one because it cuts the amount of blazes you need to kill from 16 to 8.
Yeah, that's actually sick. The data pack was done by Duncan, right? Is that correct? Yeah,
yeah.
very
At
nice.
least Duncan did all of those lists by himself. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's true.
The Duncan runs, who basically did all the data packs for every single Minecraft tournament ever.
Yeah,
very nice.
a lot of them.
The Sizzler in the end, the checking, I believe, if it's zero psychable, 3 minutes left until the scouting part is over. And also Feinberg in the end checking.
Yeah.
Is this a front? What's a front dragon?
It is a front dragon. Sizzler is actually at the correct position right now. He recognizes it. He knows it's a village. He knows he should have enough beds. And he is at the correct position. This is a tall tower, so he's not going to need to pearl and pillar up. He's actually going to have to get to the front side of this, so he's going to have to go into the end island itself, pearl up to the side of this tower, and make a little position for him to stand on, put some obsidian up, and he can one cycle. Now, the dragon has a random choice of node height, which determines if it flies away before you get to this position. So I think he's roughly got a 30 to 40% chance of this actually working. There's about a 60% chance the dragon simply flies away, even if he does everything perfect. That's just how the current zero cycle works. So even if he does get to this spot, it's still not even more than 50% he gets it, sadly.
Talking about interesting stuff, I saw something interesting on Feinberg's side. Maybe like he checked the overworld lava pool, and I think he skipped the ruin portal, and then I think he came back to the overworld and found that ruin portal, and then he took a long time to look at a sword, and he figured, I guess, that this looting too. I wonder if he's gonna rescout everything now, because he might have missed it the first time.
Yeah. Has anyone seen if anyone's actually checked Lower Treasure? I haven't seen them. And actually, if they know they already have a Looting 2 sword, they're probably even less incentivized to check Lower Treasure. It's very understandable. I mean, why would you do Lower Treasure and make it harder on yourself and riskier when you already have a Looting 2 sword? But it would be funny to at least see that they know that the theme is actually 2 looting swords and it's a looting theme. So it's very rare, very incredibly rare to find a seed like this.
We have seen amazing seeds so far. The jungle seeds with the Bortres. We saw. Now we see this seed with 2 looting swords, not 1, 2 swords with looting enchantment, and also the first seed was very cracked with all those structures. Yeah, we will see what's gonna happen here. We have 10 seconds left. 2-0 Feinberg winning against Sizzler. Is this gonna be the match for Feinberg, or will Sizzler win this round and have a chance to come back? We will see it now, because the scouting part is over.
Here we go. And Danny Tony, thank you for the $5 donut to the ESI prize pool. It's a good time to mention this because this might be the end of this match. But if you guys want to support this tournament, you want to support the runners, and you want to see more tournament events in the future, do ! Donate in chat and consider donating. 100% of the money goes to the runners. We do not take any cut, so you know your money is in good hands. It is there to get the players more invested and more enthusiastic about the runs, and so they're going to try harder and they're going to promote more tournaments in the future. So it doesn't go to us, it goes to them. The prize pool is currently at about $2,200. We do have a stretch goal, 1 stretch goal remaining at $3,000 total donations. We will do ESI 2. No date set for that. It could be very far in the future, but we have agreed, if you guys like the content enough and you're willing to donate up to $3,000, we will do ESI 2. It was a lot of work, but we will do it for you guys. So it's, yeah, we're about $800
This is
away.
up to you, right? Like Sizzler, like T-Wax says, this is up to you if you want to support this cause, and yeah, donate so that it is possible to see a potential ESI 2 or maybe some other tournaments. Feel free to do so. If not, that's fine as well. But yeah, it's highly appreciated.
There will be other tournaments in the future for sure, even if we don't do ESI 2. That's true. We haven't set a format or players or anything. It could be literally whatever we want. There's different ideas and different formats for sure. SRG actually wasn't even a format at the start of this tournament. We literally made it up. Both iWin and I actually decided to have a tournament around almost the exact same week, with slightly different ideas on this scouting idea, and now it's a category. Now it's well known. But yeah, we have other original ideas. This idea was original. That no one did this format before. We just thought it was a cool idea. So
I'm happy that it's a category now, but I'm sad that T-Wax, you don't play RSG anymore. You only play SRG now that it's a category.
It is fun. You get a lot more runs.
Missing you. Where you stress. Alright, Feinberg. He got the looting swords. The Sizzler, he got a lot of resources too, but Feinberg, again, I think is a little bit ahead. He's gonna enter the nether Again, sub 3, but he's now front loading some wood while Sizzler is on the other side approaching another lava pool. He has wood already. He has iron as well for bucket and flint and steel. And actually, I'm wrong. I think it's Sizzler who's gonna enter first.
Yeah, but Sizzler not with the looting 2 sword. Just did village, just did lava pool. So entering a tiny bit sooner, but not by that much. He has to kill 8 more blazes than Feinberg, which is a lot. He is wood lighting. Oh, Sizzler only got 3 iron from the golem, I bet. But there is a ruined portal with other stuff, so he's just gonna wood light. Feinberg actually entering first. Okay.
All right, there was something funny in chat. I'm sorry, I was a little bit distracted. Feinberg now in the Netherlands, looking at a ghast, going to the Bastion, while Sizzler on the other side is doing similar. No, he's going somewhere else. He's going to. Are both going to the? No. Feinberg is going to the Bastion, and Sizzler is going where? Where's he going?
There are multiple bastions. I thought the treasure would be the only playable one here, but maybe, yeah, he's going to a treasure. And thank you, Kay, for the $5 dono. Appreciate it. Adding more to the prize pool. Anything helps. Thank you. And is this a...
It's a different bastion. This is no way a treasure bastion. What is this?
It's a stables. Those chests are close together. I believe that's stables.
Or
Yeah,
5 hearts for
it is.
Sizzler.
Oh, there's a double
Getting a
triple
lot of
stables. I
obsidian.
totally forgot about in this one.
You totally forgot about
I
it.
thought treasure was obvious, but okay. Sure, why not?
Alright. Sizzler going to another bastion. That explains everything. Getting now that gold there and starting to trade. He already has a lot of obsidian. Feinberg started looting a bastion a little bit earlier. But I don't know. Both different bastions. Maybe it's gonna... Oh, this is gonna work for Sizzler. But I would say Feinberg is ahead because he started first training gold. I don't know.
That is a lot of dudes from Sizzler, and if he high rolls with 8 gold blocks, it could be pretty good. There's like 4 piglins that will not get in that trading hall though, so Sizzler's gonna have to go around him. And Chatting has donated $10 towards ESI 2. Let's go. Thank you, Chatting. Chatting always coming in clutch, dude. Chatting's always got your back. All right, Feinberg is somehow out of this treasure bastion very quickly. I think the trades are very nice on this one, meaning Sizzler should actually be able to high roll and should be out quickly. Sizzler, I see, has a crossbow. Normally, I would say sub 10 pace, you need to leave Bastion sub 5, but Feinberg does have a looting 2 sword, which means he only needs 6 for 8 blazes, so that is a pretty good high roll number. If you only have to kill 8 blazes, that's a pretty fast fortress split. So
I mean, it's good for an average blaze fight, but for looting, killing 8 blazes, it's kind of meh, you know. If I have looted a sword, I want to kill 2 blazes and leave. I just want to kill 2 blazes and leave, okay?
Yeah, it's true. It is a bit much, but I mean, he's at like the 5th blaze or something right here, so it's a little slow, but much better than having to kill 16 blazes. And what's up, Small Ant? Yeah, the prize pool is 2,220 maybe, around there right now. Yeah, and our stretch goal is $3,000. We didn't really think we'd even get past 1,000, to be honest, so we've kind of made up stretch goals. We will do ESI 2 for you guys. If you enjoy it that much and want to donate at 3,000, we'll do that.
There's gonna be ESI 2. And talking about prize money, I want to say this again, there's still a 600 bounty for the first ever zero cycle performed in the tournament. An amazing strat that consistently can be a 1-minute end fight if you do it correctly. And this end might be it.
Well,
let's see.
Thank you, Blade, for the $5 donation to the prize pool. And thank you, Chatting Lowercase, for the $800 donation. Their message was just smile.
Wait. Say that again.
$800 donation. We believe it's from Small Ant, but well, we're doing ESI 2, everybody. All right then. Prize pool is now at $3,000. We don't have any more stretch goals. We're not planning to get even remotely close to this amount of money. So no more stretch goals. Thank you guys for the donation. That's crazy. And again, none of this goes for us, but these runners are going to be very excited to hear that the prize pool is now at 3,000 as Feinberg enters the end on sub 10 pace. He can 3-0 Sizzler. He could get a $100 sub 10 bounty. And he will be notified at the end of this. The prize pool is now over 3,000. Thank you guys.
Feinberg indeed being in the end at 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Now he still has 1 minute and 10 seconds for the dragon to purge. If the dragon purges really quick, Feinberg can win. Additionally, $100, because for every sub 10 in this tournament, you get $100 2x money. And he's doing bone arrows, very nice, because this means that there is a high chance for the dragon to purge earlier. Please, dragon, please. Pray.
Yeah, he's taken out, I think, 7 crystals very quickly. That should give him very nice odds of getting this perch quickly. He does need the perch in about 10 seconds in order to get that sub 10. It could happen. It's fireballing him though, and Sizzler is pearling out. Sizzler, again, Feinberg has been so fast, but Sizzler actually has plenty of beds. He can actually do a 0 cycle. Is that a perch? That's a perch for Feinberg.
It is a perch. No way.
Oh my god.
Is this gonna be
exiting.
anti-wax?
He only has another bed. Feinberg low on bed hits. Oh, he's got it. Never mind. He's totally fine. Feinberg does get it. It is not going to be a sub 10. But Feinberg will advance the finals. I believe Sizzler has forgot his light. He had the wood light, and I think he threw out his fire charges, so Sizzler cannot even enter end. We'll bring him back here. All right, welcome back to the booth, both of you. Congrats to Feinberg. I think just missing out on a sub 10, but getting a really fast run regardless. We did get a bunch of donations from a lot of people that run. And Sizzler did have to wood light, and I think he threw out his fire charges, and he does have enough.
Yes, I'm waiting.
You can just like give yourself a flint and steel or something. I mean, we do want to see the 0 cycle.
I want it to light.
You're gonna naturally wood light this?
I want it to light.
Okay, well, we'll wait here while Sizzler waits to light. That's fine. The prize pool has now reached $3,000.
Oh my god.
From the last run. I think Small Ant donated 800. I think that's what happened. And so yeah, that means we've reached our last stretch goal. We will be hosting ESI 2 at some point. We don't know who's going to be in it. We don't have a format. We don't know when it'll be. But people enjoy the tournament enough where they want to see more. So at some time in the future, we will have an ESI 2 Pog. So as we watch Sizzler, are you gonna try?
Yeah.
All right, we'll watch Sizzler attempt the 0 cycle here. But Sizzler will be walking away 3rd place, 10% of the prize pool, about $300 at this point. So not too shabby. Oh, we just got a $100 dono from PogChamp. Thank you. The journey has been really fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, we've seen a lot of support. Thank you guys. And Feinberg will be taking home a minimum of 20% of the prize pool, which is now above $600. If he wins, that will be 70% of the prize pool. So I don't know, over 2,000. That's a lot of money at this point. So we'll see. All right. Sizzler, we're watching, entering the end here. We'll see if he can 0 cycle. Everyone waiting with bated breath. Let's watch.
Pretty sure I've already set this up wrong.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got 1 out of 8.
Oh, you got 1-8! Oh my god. Oh, you couldn't have done it anyway. Oh, that sucks. Well, 0 cycles unrefined. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
So
I don't know about you. I think I played perfectly all 3 matches.
You did great. For how little sleep and how sick you are. I think you did great, Sizzler. Thank you again for agreeing to come on. And hey, you said the cube match you had was too short and you wanted a rematch, and maybe feeling under the weather, maybe you want a rematch against Feinberg. Who knows? Maybe a rematch in the future. Sizzler Feinberg cube, maybe? Possibly?
We will see.
Possible rematch? Who knows? Okay, what we're going to do now is we're moving on to grand finals. We're going to give Feinberg a little break. We'll talk to him in the break and see how much time he wants, but we will be back in roughly 30 minutes to an hour. We'll do a little halftime show. We'll get Antoine in here. We'll talk about the tournament, and then we'll move on to grand finals. So, Ready Band, thank you for commentating. Appreciate it.
It has been a pleasure, T-Rex. I'm so grateful. I want to thank everyone in this tournament, the hosts, T-Rex and Antoine, the people who made the data pack, mainly Duncan, all the seed finders and seed testers, the referees, the mods and chat, and of course the chat, the runners, everyone. This is not about the host, this is not about the commentators, this is about you guys, the community, and the runners itself. I hope you had and will have a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you very much, T-Rex. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Very well
07.
said. And Sizzler 07s, everyone's 07ing in the chat. Sizzler, this is where we say our goodbyes. You've been an absolute pleasure to watch, and I hope we do get some kind of rematch redemption arc in the future. Unfortunate circumstances, but
Don't schedule for after the 3rd COVID shot, because that'll probably happen at some point, and I'm looking forward to that.
That's very true. And Feinberg, we won't say goodbye. We will see you in just a little bit, so I'll talk to you in the break, but we'll be back with you in grand finals in a sec. So yeah, with that, I'll see you in a bit, chat. Stay tuned.